In 2011, Governor Rick Schneider approved a bill to cut funding to each university in Michigan by 15%, cutting Western Michigan University's budget by about $20 million. Because of funding cuts by the state of Michigan, the Board of Trustees at WMU has been forced to cut funding in several different places. Unfortunately, the Board of Trustees decided to cut funding to two student-run media outlets that the board has funded for a number of years, the Western Herald and Wider FM. Students and community members have been meeting with university faculty to come up with a survival plan when the university cuts all funding to these organizations next year. Both businesses have long histories at WMU. The Western Herald began printing as the Western Normal Herald in 1916, and Wider FM launched as an AM station out of a trailer in Kalamazoo in 1952. Both publications have grown large audiences on and off campus and have evolved immensely with the growth of digital media.
Anything like me being president of the student bodies, teaching me how to run an organization, that will help me out when I'm in business later on. Just like there's a lot of other practical learning experiences on campus that help students take what they learn in the classroom and apply them and learn more than they would in the classroom than just reading out of a book, because a lot of times practical learning takes it to a whole other level, and that's the level you need to be at before you leave college.
I think that having practical experience in any way, shape, or form, no matter what your major is really helpful when you move on past your college career into your actual career. It gives you real life experience that helps you build on what you've already learned in the classroom and keep moving forward and really just building on that foundation that you learned in the classroom.
They're basically the only spots on campus that provide students that are in those fields with practical learning. So I feel like it's really important that they have the opportunity to, run a newspaper, to run a radio station, to run an umbrella organization, so that way when they leave college, they'll have a better chance of getting a career in the fields that they're trying to study right now, because they can show that they've done it before, that they've been involved in it before, and that they can take what they've learned already being a part of those organizations when they take them to their new careers in the future.
I think that it's very important for the Western Herald and Wider to stay on our campus, because as you look into our history, you can look and say, like, my birthday, June 14, 1993, but you could go way back further than that and look at how our university has grown and how we can continue to grow as a university and become stronger.
Is one of the offerings that we have at Western that you really get on the site work experience. Everything that I've done, whether it's reviewing music or being an on-air DJ or doing interviews with people in person or over the net, all of that is something that I would do at a job in media. And then also for people that aren't looking to be directly in media, like broadcasting or journalism, there are still business applications to what we do. There are IT applications to what we do. There are a plethora of other opportunities that are available for people who aren't directly media focused. So having a student media department is a huge opportunity, and I think it gives us a huge leg up on the competition in a very competitive media workplace.
Well, I'm the editor-in-chief of Fair Campus, and then I'm also a reporter for Western Herald, and it's helped me in a bunch of different ways. I have more confidence to go out and talk to people, for asking random people I don't know, interviews about things, and just being better organized with my time and figuring out how to do things that I wouldn't necessarily learn in a classroom.
Skills I learn in this radio station are really valuable for me, because here I develop my leadership skills. I have the opportunity to be with great people, just leading there to get results like as a team. This is really important in the workplace, because these are the kind of skills that everyone is looking in a professional nowadays.
I've been a sports reporter at the Western Herald for the last 2 years, and even though I'm not a journalism major, working at the Western Herald has made me raise my interviewing skills, going up to people, talking to them in post-game interviews, talking to head coaches, scheduling interviews, and also working on a podcast weekly.